Hi, my name is Kelly Chambers. I'm an astrologer based in Los Angeles, and I'm about to guess these wonderful BuzzFeed employees' signs. An astrologer places a lot of meaning in the placement of the planets at the time of birth. So basically we have a zodiac wheel. It's basically a snapshot of the sky at the moment that one enters the world. And based on the aspects, the houses that those planets occupy, that will tell something of the character, the challenges, the gifts of that individual. So there's a lot of ways to pick up energy that can obfuscate the sun sign. So this is definitely a challenge, but like you have to be a really strong, pure expression of that sign. So to get 1 out of 12, although we have narrowed it down a little bit here, we'll see what happens. All right, I'm gonna start with my most difficult challenge. Okay, Ahis.
Yeah,
Ahis. Okay.
got it right.
All right. Okay, so I'm gonna ask you just some random questions. It's kind of, popcorning all over the place. What is something that people tell you about yourself that you're like, no, I don't really jive with that?
I don't know, because I feel like compliments to other people are insults to me.
Compliments to other people are insults to you?
And
Like if
like
people
vice-
call you nice or sweet or something
Yeah,
like
like
that?
I feel like sometimes people are like, oh, like you're overly friendly, and I don't think that's very true of who I am. But I'd say like an insult that I don't take as an insult is sometimes people say I'm like curt or like really short.
Really short, like very direct.
Yeah.
Do you consider yourself a competitive person?
I would consider myself a competitive person in terms of like I have an addictive personality, so it's like I like to win.
Okay, you like to win.
Yeah.
In interpersonal relationships, do you find that you are the aggressor? Do you go after people? Are you a little bit more coquettish or coy and let the man pursue?
I feel like I don't really do the pursuing. They come to me, but like very rarely do like I accept their advances.
You have a pretty strong barrier there. What do you really want your life to be about, and what would you really regret?
I feel like if I didn't like leave an impression,
Okay.
like if it was just like, oh, like Ahis, she was here.
You want like to be remarkable. You want to be remembered. You want to like leave a.
Not necessarily like remarkable, but like something.
just-
Like I don't want to like be like a wallflower.
But you want to be a standout in some way.
I want to be like somewhat
something-
remembered.
Do you have a best friend?
Yes.
What's her sign?
My oldest best friend is
Yeah.
a Taurus.
Your oldest best friend is a Taurus.
Yeah.
So I get that you don't like being called overly friendly or sweet. It seems like you value being direct, being strong, kind of leaving a mark, being remembered. Doesn't have to be necessarily for something important or life-changing or, are you kind of extreme? When you do something, do you go all the way?
I would say like if it holds my attention, then I like go all the way through.
Do you think you're more kind of routine, or do you like kind of being thrown? Are you kind of like, I'm up
No,
for anything?
I like controlled chaos. So like I
Okay.
like having my routine, but I like there being room in routine for spontaneity.
All right. Well, I think I have enough to guess. I'm not gonna guess now.
Oh, okay. Awesome. All right.
Okay, what about Nate? What are some things that you like, that you look to, and also reasons that you have said absolutely not to somebody?
My two biggest ones, I guess, are kindness and intelligence.
Okay.
I want them to be nice to me.
Are you in a relationship currently?
No.
How did the last one end?
It was going for a little bit and I wasn't really feeling it, so I broke it off.
You broke it off. Okay.
Yeah.
What have you been accused of that you're surprised of? Like, oh, Nate, you're so this. And you're like, wait, what?
People tell me I'm childish.
People tell you you're childish.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Are you someone that has childish interests, lots of interests? Are you sort of all over the place, or do you kind of more, tell me like your pace?
I'm a bit more grounded. I kind of just pick something and then focus on it, and then when I get bored, I move on.
And tell me, what was the last thing that you were interested in?
I got recently really into making bread, so I've been
interesting.
baking a lot of bread.
That's so cool. Are you someone who likes like the domestic arts? Are you kind of a
Yeah.
homebody?
I don't know about homebody, but I do like cooking a lot, cooking and cleaning.
You do like cooking and cleaning?
Yeah.
What's it like when you walk into a room?
I always gotta warm up to stuff. So when I walk into a room, I gotta like look and see what's going on and then find where I'm gonna fit in.
Do you consider yourself like an emotional? Do you like lead with the heart? Are you like sensitive?
I don't know if I'm sensitive.
God forbid.
I do care a lot about what other people think.
Well, that's good. And you like kindness. Like you kind of like people to feel safe.
Yeah.
Man, you're a little bit enigmatic.
Uh-oh.
Well, it's good. It's good. But you do relate strongly with your sign.
I do. There's like a couple traits to it that I feel are like defining characteristics.
Okay. All right. That's how far we're gonna go. Okay. So you identify strongly with your sign.
I do.
Okay. Tell me about like what home means to you.
Home, I love to feel safe.
Okay.
And I love to be around good energy.
Have you ever been accused of being impulsive?
I have.
What would be the 3 qualities that your best friend would like tell you about yourself?
Loyal, hardworking,
Okay.
and friendly.
What do you think like your big life lesson is? Like what is something that's been a little bit of a blind spot for you?
I guess like the last year, I've gotten really into wellness and mindfulness, and a big life lesson that I feel like I've learned is just to live in the moment. I mean, it's one of my struggles. I tend to think too much in the future, so I have to like live in the moment, and I get too caught up in the details.
Are you kind of a perfectionist? Are you like really, is there a way, like if the job doesn't get done in a certain way, does it really kind of irk you? Are you someone who like prides yourself on like
I'm
excellence?
a perfectionist for sure.
You're a perfectionist.
Yeah.
Okay. What would be your the worst criticism, like worst criticism someone could throw at you?
I guess being a bad person.
Being a bad person.
Yeah, I would never want to be called a bad person ever.
How do you feel about conflict? Do you get fiery, or would you rather kind of avoid it?
I do get fiery, but I don't like conflict.
You
Like I
don't like
stay away from
conflict.
it.
So hardworking, loyal, friendly. You have been accused of being impulsive, which is interesting.
I do like keeping a routine.
Yeah,
That helps
you're like
me.
kind of neat, like you're ordered.
But I like to have fun too.
Yeah.
I think sometimes people think I don't have fun.
Right. You're like, look at this blouse I'm wearing. I have fun. All right, Destiny.
Hi.
Of course I just want to be like, you're Leo. Look at your wild, your hair and your lipstick, and you look like a lion. As far as you walking into a room or a party, how do you kind of feel out the room? Where do you tend to find yourself by the end of the night?
I definitely search the room for people I know,
That you
and
know.
I stick to them.
Would you consider yourself an introvert?
Yes and no. Like I can be an introvert, but I can also show out.
If you can, to the extent you know yourself, like name your values. Like what is it you truly want to cultivate or are proud of?
I definitely want to make a difference in people's lives.
You want to make a difference in people's lives. Oh, that's
Positively.
What's kind of your, if you know, like your relationship signature? Do you feel confident around them? Do you feel like it takes a long time to get to know you?
I'm a very fake it till you make it. So
Fake it till you make it.
Yeah, like I'm very shy, but I come off very bold.
How do you feel about, impulsivity, surprises?
I love surprises.
You love surprises, okay. And do you like kind of glamorous things, big things?
I would not mind it.
You would not mind.
I would not mind being the center of attention. It
Okay.
is not my goal.
What's a side of your personality that we don't see?
I guess being vulnerable.
Vulnerable. You do have like a fiery presence. A routine's not so important to you. I feel like you're like a bold.
Oh no, I need a routine.
You do need Destiny. What's been your greatest achievement?
Oh man. Woo, y'all didn't get this question?
I'm getting warmed up.
I would say for me personally, my greatest achievement was going to college for free.
That's a huge accomplishment. Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Good job. Okay, so we have Elena. Okay, so let's just go right into it. Are you in a relationship?
No.
No. What's your relationship signature? So tell me a little bit about how that works, or maybe what your last heartbreak was about.
I like people who don't want me.
Oh, you do? Like
Yeah.
unavailable, even a
I
little
like
bit
people who are like emotionally unavailable or
Okay.
otherwise
Yeah.
unavailable.
Are you a little bit of an extremist? Do you go after them a little bit more?
Yes, I need like huge amounts of attention and validation.
Okay.
Like astronomical amounts
Okay.
of attention and validation. I'm not necessarily someone who pursues actively. I will set up steps so that like things will progress, but it's
Okay.
never quite like overt.
But you'll be kind of strategic about it.
I will be
Like-
strategic
Like
about it.
place yourself in
Yeah.
like a position where they'll see you, or like, oh
They will
girl.
spot me. If I want to be seen, I will be seen.
Okay.
So,
Tell me about sports, competition.
I hate competition.
You hate competition.
I hate games.
Now, why is that? Because you don't feel like you're doing them right? Because you just don't have the physical vitality?
I am personally not competitive, and I don't like when other people in team settings depend on you to do well, because I don't want to disappoint them by not doing well.
Yeah, that's interesting. So you're kind of protecting yourself from being criticized. And you do identify with your sign.
I identify so strongly with my sign, and I will tell you, I don't know if I can, but I will tell you, I'm a triple.
You're all one sign? God, I'm gonna be a big failure if I don't get your sign. Okay, well, thank you. Thanks for being so open and honest. Okay. So do you feel kind of jovial, kind of lighthearted? What's the role of kind of playfulness and childishness in your life?
I feel like I'm very outgoing.
Okay.
With the right people. I'm very vibrant.
Yeah.
And happy.
Do people keep your interest? Do boyfriends keep your interest? Do you get a little bored? Yeah. And what is it? What's the boring part? What is the?
I think it's because they're not like passionate enough. I'm very passionate.
You're
and
like
if they don't-
physical, you're sensual.
physical, emotional, all
just
of
bring
it.
the whole
like
package
if they
and they're
don't
kind of-
match the kind of like passionate,
Right, but they're not bringing it.
Yeah.
You're like, we're not gonna.
I'm like, no.
Tell me about food, family, home.
I love food. My family's very loud.
What do you feel about high volume, chaos, loud? Like, is that fine?
Yeah.
And what do you value? What's like the mood you value in your home?
Fun.
Fun.
And lively and like joking.
Okay. I'm gonna say you're fire. I don't know. It's so difficult, my job. So my first guess was Destiny, Leo, Ahis, Aries, Isla, Cancer, Nate, Virgo, Elena, T for Taurus, and Maya, G for Gemini. That might all change, but that was just mine when I'm just trying to not be too, have too much information. So now my final guess is, this is gonna make or break my business. Here we go. I'm gonna say Taurus, Elena. I'm gonna say Gemini, Isla. I'm gonna say you're Virgo, and then we have Destiny. I'm gonna say Leo, Maya. I'm gonna go with Aries, Nate, Cancer. Okay.
I am a Virgo.
I am a Cancer.
You're a Cancer!
I'm a Gemini.
You're a Gemini?
Yes.
I'm an Aries.
Okay, so I got the Aries.
Yeah, I'm a Leo.
Okay,
I'm a Taurus.
okay. All right, well, not terrible. Gemini, I find them, they're interested in 1,000 different things, and there's a real, yeah, like you just seem so focused and wizened. I am a little bit like, oh.
That's just the side I decided to portray.
Don't judge a book by its cover.